Hello traders, this is Ala Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Fibonacci method. In this webinar, I will be sharing how you can benefit from accuracy of Fibonacci strategies on any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Please remember, everything I do in this webinar, I do for educational purposes. And please understand that US government requires disclaimers prior to the webinar. That's essential to recognize. And never, ever, ever, ever trade with risks you cannot afford. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and I answer all of your questions about instruments of your choice to show you the accuracy of Fibonacci and how you can benefit from Fibonacci strategies on trades from day trading charts to long-term investment decisions. So let's walk down memory lane, shall we? All the way to 2008. As events of this Monday reminded us, bullish rally will not go on forever. When price reaches key reversal levels, market will reverse no matter what the fundamentals are. Let's take a look what played out in the market in 2008 and what played out in the market on Monday. We discussed with students week prior that we expected this reversal. We discussed it with students on Friday that this was pivotal moment to make decision about your investment decisions as long-term Fibonacci levels had been reached. So, let's start with walking down memory lane, and let's remember, the event of 2008 were no surprise for one simple reason. Reversals on levels had been reached. Here's a stock I was holding in 2008. Chesapeake Energy, stunning fundamentals, stunning earnings. Why in the world did that stock collapse? When all these so-called experts and fundamental analysts were telling me to hold this stock. It was extremely clear that there is much more to the story. It was extremely clear to me in 2008, if fundamentals and earnings worked, if trading on the news worked, everyone would be Warren Buffett. Stunning earnings and fundamentals in 2008 did not matter. Stunning earnings and fundamentals, what played out this Monday, did not matter either. Why is that? Because Fibonacci said so. This is where price reversed from completely. As you can see very, very clearly, Fibonacci reversal zone is reached. Price will reverse 80+% of the time. 80% of the time we have ranging markets. The other 20% of the time we have trending markets. 80% of the time in ranging markets, price reverses completely. Chesapeake Energy pretty much almost stopped existing when it reached $2 per share. This is what we're dealing with in the market right now. Take a look. This is a chart that's been present in the trading room for years. This is a chart that's showing you very, very clearly that when price comes to reversal zone, 1 second please, too many charts open, expect reversal. Does that look familiar? This is 2008 Chesapeake Energy monthly stock. This is S&P right now. Let's review few other things, shall we? This is S&P in correction in February 2016. Correction. Price reached reversal zone at 21.29 and collapsed until famous 1800 number. All of these levels had been present in trading room for years. Key Fibonacci support is reached. Price respected this level. This is monthly Fibonacci support, which was key trend reversal level on weekly 1800 number. This is where bullish rally had started. Do you remember 2016? This is where market is now. Anyone surprised what price had done? This is institutional chart. This is a chart I use when I work with institutions. This is exact same chart in 2008. Does it look familiar? This is the reason I named this level's reversal zone. This is where we are now. What is holding this collapse? This key Fibonacci support, institutional support. Knowing what to do with your positions now is the key. Only knowledge of price action and Fibonacci will tell you, independent of any news events, any earnings, how essential and crucial it is to respect price action and Fibonacci and not listen to the noise. This is the chart from our day trading room. Every single chart has exact same strategy. This is a chart that shows you the accuracy of the method to the tick. This is a chart I convert to 1 minute chart, so you don't have to wait for days, weeks, months and years to see the accuracy of the method. This is long from the trading room that reached the reversal zone, and this is where sell-off had started this morning. Does that look familiar? Where did it come to? It came to exact same support that you saw was in a play in 2016. Remember this? Exact same strategy, exact same formula. Price action remains the same on any instrument you will choose to trade. This is the reason market's selling off right now. And this will be key Fibonacci support, where buyers stepped in from on February 6th. This is where sell-off had started on Monday. It's all the same strategy. Once you master price action Fibonacci, all you have to do is identify what you want to trade. Is it 5-minute chart on ES? Is it pound? Is it euro? This is a chart on euro. Do you remember euro at 3,900? Does it look familiar where S&P is now? Do you remember this bright pink line, key Fibonacci support 2014? This support is out, euro went into free fall. Exact same strategy, exact same formula on S&P weekly. So, knowledge is power in the markets no matter what chart you trade. Every single strategy you will witness in this webinar today, you can apply to any instrument you will choose to trade. Here's the test. Here is 7-minute chart on S&P. If I will remove the name from this chart, let's do a poll. Let's see if anyone would recognize what chart this is. Price is the same everywhere. Look at that. The only thing is constant. This is price. Once you master price, you can trade anything. If you found a strategy that works, it should work on any instrument, any time frame. The only difference is liquidity. No one knows what this is. It should not matter. There is common denominator between every single instrument. This is pure price. And pure price is exactly the same on any instrument and any time frame. Price is identical to S&P and silver hourly. It's all the same. Master this and you can trade any instrument you will decide to trade. This is exact same formula that applies to stocks, forex, options. I work with traders from beginner to hedge fund trader, teaching how to use Fibonacci strategies, how to use Fibonacci tool without any software, without any indicators, using trade entry with pure price, exiting trade using proprietary Fibonacci levels on any instrument. So, if you're witnessing what's in a play on S&P, 1 minute chart from the trading room this morning as S&P sold off significantly, correct? From 27.25. This is where Apple is now. Does that look familiar? Exact same reversal zone. Identical twin charts. The only difference, this is your investment chart on Apple. This is day trading chart on S&P. Both selling off. As price action remains the same, the only difference, risk management and what's appropriate for you, your account size, and what instrument appeals to you. So, what is Fibonacci? Fibonacci is natural mathematical sequence that was discovered in 13th century by Leonardo Pisano. This special mathematical sequence creating repetitive spirals and patterns in nature and in the market. If you learn how to identify these patterns, you will see very clearly formula remains the same. Doesn't matter what you trade. Let's walk down memory lane on oil. Here's oil. Here's a chart that's been present in the trading room since 2011. Do you remember oil at 126.70 reversal zone? Do you remember oil collapse? This is 2016. Word reversal zone is present means expect reversal 80+% of the time. This is where oil reversed from. This is where oil is now. Exact same thing as you see on S&P 1 minute chart. Buyers stepped in at trend inception in 2016. This is where buyers taking a major pause at famous 55 level. Robin, it is your internet. No one else is having problem with slide. This is slide on oil. Only slow internet and slow download speed will not move the slide. Everyone else is seeing the slide. This is where, ladies and gentlemen, oil is now. Is everyone seeing where oil is? Absolutely no surprise where oil selling off from. Exact same thing as you saw in 2011. Exact same trend inception when oil was at 29. All the same formula. The only difference between oil then and oil now, Fibonacci reversal levels are at 67, not 127. And this is a chart that has been present in the trading room for years. Clear on that? Fibonacci is the only natural predictive tool in the market. Every single chart, exact same strategy. And this is where most instruments are currently. On oil, on Apple, on gold as well. Shall we take a look on gold? Let me find gold. Before I close the chart on Wynn, someone asked me questions this morning about Wynn. Everybody is clear where sell-off had started and where key Fibonacci support in play? Absolutely no surprise where buyers came from. This is key Fibonacci support. And this is exact same thing as you witnessed in a play on Apple. Do you remember Apple at 93? Identical formula, identical Fibonacci support when Apple came out with the worst earnings in 13 years. And this is Apple now. Key Fibonacci support, worst earnings in 13 years. And Apple rallied. No surprise whatsoever. All the same exact formula. Once you learn how to apply Fibonacci strategies, once you learn how to pay attention to price without any indicators, you will never need to spend a moment using indicators again, as pure price and Fibonacci will give you drastically higher accuracy in advance. What is the key levels on oil? This is first support. If oil will break through famous 55, which was key resistance, became key support, oil will go into free fall, just like it's done in 2011, just like Euro had done on previous screenshot. All the same formula. Every single instrument staging the same thing. That's what oil had done in 2011-2012, famous 86 level, which is 55 now on oil. And this is how market is formed, by Fibonacci levels. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle that keeps repeating exact same patterns, which start with number 0 and 1. This is Fibonacci spiral that starts with adding 0 to 1, creates 1, 1 to 2, 3, 3 to 5, 8, and so on. This is a spiral that forms seashell. This is a spiral that forms market trends. And that's the golden ratio that forms the markets. As market not a chaos, market Fibonacci puzzle. These price action patterns form repetitive Fibonacci waves which can be capitalized upon in any market. So what is the difference between Fibonacci versus indicators? Fibonacci is natural mathematical sequence that even Einstein mentions in his theory of relativity, that found in everything that surrounds us. Indicators, artificial and delayed. Fibonacci can be used on any platform, any instrument, any time frame. If you're lucky enough to find indicators that works, it will work only on specific platform and specific time frame. Indicators, you have to continue paying fees. If you master Fibonacci and price action, you never have to pay any fees. Indicators look how market behaved after the fact. Fibonacci is the only natural predictive tool in the markets. Indicators blocking your chart, blocking your vision, do not let you improve knowledge of the markets. Fibonacci and pure price show you unblocked vision of the markets and give you highly accurate targets. Fibonacci retracements are key to entries and exits. Fibonacci retracements cannot be traded without strict set of rules. Fibonacci can only be used when rules are met. So, this is all that matters. Pure price and Fibonacci on any instrument you will decide to trade. No delayed factors, no other overriding factors whatsoever, no conflicting signals, only uninhibited view of the markets. Here's a basic principle, and this is what I teach on the first day of the course. Market forms by 5 Fibonacci waves if trend is major. Knowledgeable trader takes advantage of trend inception at wave 1. Knowledgeable trader never trades wave 2. Wave 2 is a counter trend wave that give you drastically lower success rate. If you miss the point of entry at wave 1, key trade entry at the inception of wave 3. Knowledgeable trader also never touches wave 4 as it remains counter trend wave. This is not the place where a trader would ever acquire position into reversal zone, as the end of the wave 3 and wave 5 into reversal zone, where S&P was in 2008, where S&P is now on weekly chart. The only thing that's stopping the free fall is this support. And that's the reason where buyers coming from time and time again in the last 2 days. And if you understand and respect that, and you trade only with institutions, no matter what chart you trade, you must respect this area. This is one of the most important weeks in the market in years. What will play out by the end of this week is the key. And that's the exact same formula as was in a play in 2008. This reversal zone is not the place to enter. It's a place to expect reversal. Identical formula on 1-minute chart from the trading room. And that's a basic principle that you're witnessing in front of you on Nasdaq, where price reversed from. And that's a basic principle that you're witnessing on Euro. When it looks like you are buying spectacular trend and suddenly price reverses, that's exactly the reason why, as trend reversal levels had been reached. Oil, identical formula, respecting Fibonacci levels, just like Euro, just like Nasdaq. Chart on Google is one of the cleanest charts ever, staging exact same 5-wave pattern and ending and reversing from Fibonacci resistance. And this is how market moves. And this is the core of the method. All you have to do is identify what's appropriate for you and your account size, as this Fibonacci strategy is applied to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. I look forward to answering your questions about the instruments of your choice next, traders. And if you would like to join us in the course, please review the information on the website under Learn. Course is ongoing, and this Friday, very important Fibonacci class, where you see how to apply Fibonacci strategies, not just to day trading, but to your investment positions. All the classes are live, modules only supplemental. Group course 8 weeks, typically 4 weeks extended to 8 in case you have to take time off or a vacation. Private mentoring 16 weeks includes all group classes. Includes proprietary Fibonacci strategies, proprietary Fibonacci tool, with key classes on Monday and Friday, and guided live trading 4 days a week. Trading psychology is the core of the course, and when I work with you one-on-one in private mentoring, we work via screen sharing, TeamViewer, and Skype. Most importantly, key part of the website where you can listen to the students that trade various instruments, from beginner trader to hedge fund trader, who trading in minis, forex, futures, stocks, any instruments as long as they have price. So, if you would like to browse YouTube channel, you can view videos going back 8 years, where you can see accuracy of the method in live markets. So, if you have any questions, I look forward listening and answering your questions about any instruments of your choice, traders. As we are at absolutely crucial key levels across the board. So, we looked on Apple, we looked on S&P. Here's a question about Facebook. I do not use 61.8 level. You learn the rules and you buy at key Fibonacci support and you sell at key Fibonacci resistance. So, here's another question I received about USB traders. USB looks like twin chart of S&P. This is key Fibonacci support. This support is out. Sell-off on USB will continue until here. Multiple instruments staging exact same thing as S&P and oil. We're at key reversals traders across most instruments right now. So, here's question about gold. Here's gold. This was sell-off on gold in 2016 from Fibonacci reversal zone. This was Fibonacci reversal zone in 2017. This is where gold sold off from 1300 all the way until 1130. This is where gold sold off 1300 until 1230. This is where gold is now. What is key on gold? This support. And this is what price does each and every time. No matter what instrument you choose to trade, no matter if it's 1 minute chart, no matter if it's your investment decisions. So, this is Ferrari. Key resistance, where Facebook is now. Ferrari been stuck at this level for 6 months. Knowing where to enter, where to exit a position, you must know the rules. And that's the proprietary Fibonacci formula and proprietary Fibonacci strategies. You can trade on any instrument you will choose to trade. Multiple students doing both day trading and position trading. Right now in the course we have Forex trader from Uganda, we have hedge fund manager from Alabama, from Sydney, from New York, from London. We have retiree in Florida who trading futures, who trading stocks. We have professor from Switzerland who just joined the course today. What you will choose to trade, absolutely up to you. And that's the key. The only thing that's present in the course time and time again is this. This is what you start with. There is no tape reading of any kind involved. As I stated throughout webinar, pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. Nothing else is ever needed. This is all that matters. As market flawless Fibonacci puzzle. Please review all the information on the website under About Us. Listen to the students and most importantly, never hesitate to contact me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. But please do review the information first. And feel free to call or email me anytime. Any other questions, traders? The webinar is recorded and will be posted under About Us page. And there is more information about the method under About Us. So, if there are no other questions, I wish you a fantastic afternoon and please monitor your inbox for trading room invitation. As in the trading room, I demonstrate the method on short-term charts where you see instantly how you can benefit from Fibonacci strategies on any instrument you will choose. As again, This is exact same chart from the trading room. As you saw on USB, as you saw on Euro, as you saw on Chesapeake Energy, as you saw on gold, on oil. The only difference, you don't have to wait for days, weeks and months. You see it instantly. All posted on the website. Please review the information on the website. Group course 8 weeks, 32.77. Private mentoring 79.77. I have only one spot in the private mentoring. 3 days a week booked here in advance. So again, please review the information on the website. Students become my dearest friends for life. We are at very important stage in the market where you will forever benefit from understanding pure price and Fibonacci. If no other questions, I wish you a fantastic afternoon, and again, please review the information and do not hesitate to contact me with any questions. 925-257-4298 or info@Fib Institute. Thank you traders so much. Bye bye.